Welcome back, darlings. Thank you for joining me once again. This video is all about how to change the spent resin in a DI vessel. Okay, thank you again. Firstly, let me apologise for the get-up. They've recently added Bluetooth mic support for the Google Camera app, and this is the best way I could get good audio whilst I'm working around with this. Anyway, let's get into what we're doing. Changing the resin. What do you need? Well, there's been multiple videos with multiple different approaches on how to do this. I found this approach to be the best, but there is not one good conclusive video, so I'm going to do the whole process end to end and show you the process that I think works well for me. So what are you going to need? You are going to need, well, this is a rainwater hopper from a guttering system. This is going to be your funnel to put into the top and fill the resin in. There are way more expensive options than this. This works really, really well. You don't need to get one of those specialist funnels for it. So that's one thing. You're going to need a pair of high denier tights or pop socks or whatever you want like that, but high denier stretchy tights. Make sure there's no holes in the toes. If there are, which I think there might be from these, or at least might be I'll pair of my wife's ones. Let's have a quick look. She often went through the toes. You don't want that to happen. This one's all right, so no need to tie off the toe, but if you did, that's what you'd want to do. You need a big ass scoop. This is from Amazon. I'll link to it below if you want it. There's loads of big plastic scoops around. Choose, take your pick, but I know this one works well. And you need a bag of resin. So this is MB Mixed Bed 151, I believe, or 115. Let me just check. This is 115. I'm changing to 151 because I've got even harder water. So my next bag is 151, I believe. But this is 115. Works very well, but I live in a very hard water area, so I'm upping the ante on that side. Right, fantastic. Should we get into it? Can you guess how I'm going to use these? Oh, one last final thing. You need a bucket and you need access to some running water as well. So first off, you've got to take off the top of your resin vessel and unscrew that. There we go. We're going to set this, just pull it out of the resin. It should come off pretty clean, and it has, so that's good. Set this aside somewhere. I'll give you a nice box hedge. Check there's no holes in the toes, and also no ladders in the tights. But yeah, high denier is good. The thin ones will ladder too easily when you do this. So, take it, and you stretch the leg over the top of the resin vessel. All right. Being careful not to ladder it. Again, this is why you want the high denier ones. And I'd probably go for like a large size if you're going to buy some straight for the job. Okay, so it's on, well on. And then you can tip it over, and the resin and the water is just going to fall out. So it's going to fall down into the leg. Now, the important thing now is just to give it a good shake to get the resin out from inside the bottle. Okay, that's what I'm doing now. You can see a lot of it is falling down already. And you may laugh at this, but this is why the tights are good, because the water flows through, but it holds the resin inside. So I can still hear a lot that's coming out. I can feel it in the bottle, and I can see it going down. It's almost empty now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is stand this back up again, real quick. I'm just going to put a bit of water back in here just to swill it and flush it around. Okay, come back over here. Put the leg back on. It's easier to make sure if it's the same leg. It doesn't have to be, but it's easier if it is. There you go. So, and you don't have to get every last granule of resin out, okay? All right. I'd say that's done. Pull that off. Now you can see just how strong these things are as well. Look, there you go. Just one big sausage of resin. I think it's great. When I saw someone else do this idea, I was like, yes, this is the easiest way by far. Tipping it out through a sieve, or tipping out the water and then just putting it in a plastic bag. No, this is the easiest way. So, while that's over there, the water will flop out. Just going to pour this bit away. Okay, empty vessel. In the bucket this time. Now this is to basically allow for any spills of resin to be captured inside it. Then we get our hopper. Oh, spider web in there. Now in terms of what level you're filling this to, having a bucket with a flat bottom would be easier. Mine's got a dimple for picking it up. But where you're filling it to, kind of just below where the top of the bottle starts to curve. All right. Now, I am at the very end of this bag, so here, yeah, straight into the hopper. It will fill it up, and then you can just shimmy and shake it to get it down to go in. All right, so I'm keeping one eye on this as well because it's a bit unbalanced and it might fall over. Now, normally I wouldn't be able to do what I'm about to do next. Let's just shimmy this in here, but because I'm getting towards the end of this bag, this is far lighter than it is normally. I think when it comes, it's like 25 kilos. As you can see, I'm at the end of my bag here. So, I'm just going to be able to pour it in, he says. This might be going out of the edit if it goes horribly wrong. Okay, so put that in there, get that out of the way. A quick shimmy and shake into here. Brush it in with your hand. Cool. All right, so that's me full. Now, to get this in, you need to fill this up with some water. Otherwise, you'll just be trying to push it in through sand, and it won't really work. However, if it's full of water, it just makes space for it. So I'm putting some water in. This isn't quite full where it needs to be, by the way, because I've run out of that bag. But it's all right, it'll do the job. I don't want to mix the two different resin types, so I'm just going to use this one until it gets spent again. And then switch around. I'm just wiping off a little bit of the excess, rinsing it out the thread. Screwing it down. There we go. And we're done. Simple as that. No need for traffic cones, no need for weird sieves, no need for plastic bags. The spent resin can go down the dump. I wish there was a better way of recycling that, more environmentally friendly, but doesn't seem to be at the moment. If you know of anything, do let me know, because I'm all for that. Yeah, I hope that was useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much for watching.